In the politics of southern Asia, it seems that for every silver lining, there's a cloud. When U.S. forces killed Osama bin Laden last year, one consequence was a further strain in U.S.-Pakistan relations. The raid into its territory inflamed Pakistan's resentment. Pakistan has now moved away from the U.S. and closer to China. And one of the effects of this is being felt by Uyghur people living in Pakistan. The Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region lies in the west of China. Over the decades, many Uyghurs have migrated to Pakistan. In Xinjiang, ethnic tensions sometimes escalate into violence. But even across the border in Pakistan, the Uyghurs no longer feel secure. Many of them believe that Pakistan's closer ties with China have led to them being harassed there as well. NHK World's Hideki Yui reports from Islamabad.
China and Pakistan conduct a joint military drill in Pakistan. One exercise involved attacking a supposed terrorist organization hiding in the mountains. Their target is an extremist organization called ETIM, which is fighting for Uyghur independence from China.
Those elements of ETIM who are operating in the border areas of Pakistan and Afghanistan.
Many of Pakistan's Uyghurs live in a community outside the capital, Islamabad. Umar Khan runs a jewelry shop. He thinks Chinese authorities are watching them with the Pakistani government. 4 years ago, Khan set up an NGO to teach children Uyghur culture and language. But after they began speaking to the media about the differences between Uyghur and Chinese culture, they started receiving threats.
I received death threats. They said I am damaging the friendship between Pakistan and China. A group of men came to our homes at night and demanded we stop giving the classes.
Last year, 6 members of the NGO were denied permission to board a plane at Islamabad airport. They were told they were on the government blacklist and could not leave Pakistan.
Our activities are legal. We should be removed from the blacklist. Stopping us from traveling infringes our rights.
The Pakistani government says our activities are legal, but demands us to stop because the Chinese government opposes our cause.
Khan launched a legal appeal, but it was rejected in February. The court said state security authorities concluded they were involved in anti-state activities and likely to flee to the United States in near future. NHK asked Pakistan's Interior Ministry about the ruling, but the ministry declined to comment.
It's a great disappointment. We have nothing to do with China or terrorist organizations. We just want to protect Uyghur culture and language.
Few people would deny that it's good when countries get on with their neighbors. But for the Uyghurs of Pakistan, friendship with China is one reason for caution. Hideki Yui, NHK World, Islamabad.
Hideki Yui joins us from Islamabad. Hideki, how strong are Pakistan-China relations today?
Right. Pakistan's military dominates the country's politics. The military has been strengthening ties with China as a source for weapons. In fact, China has become Pakistan's #1 supplier in recent years. The two countries' growing ties extend to the energy sector. China is expected to build new nuclear power plants in Pakistan. Last year, a Pakistani cabinet member made remarks suggesting the country's tilt toward China. He said, China's enemy is Pakistan's enemy. Uyghurs in Pakistan viewed this with a sense of unease.
Going forward, do you think Pakistan will deepen ties with China even further?
I basically think so. After the September 11 attacks in the United States, Pakistan drew huge military and financial support from the U.S. in its fight against terrorism. But relations are deteriorating, and it can't expect further U.S. help. This is one reason why China is increasingly important to Pakistan. Unless it improves ties with the U.S., Pakistan's dependence on China looks set to grow.
All right, thank you, Hideki. NHK World's Hideki Yui.